Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. If you've read the title for this, you know that this is a book haul and I have 97 books to haul. And granted, my last video was an unhaul. Everyone was very proud of me. I feel like all the people who was proud of me then are now disappointed in me. Don't worry, I'm disappointed in myself as well. First of all, there was no intention ever to make a book haul with 97 books. I just didn't film a haul since October. All the books I got since my last book haul, granted 97 books is very extensive and I know I have issues, but I never done this big haul before. It's just because I put it off because it was Vlogmas suddenly, and then it was Christmas, and then I was waiting for books to come in that never came, and now suddenly we are in the end of February and here we are. Less than 5 months? 97 books? I don't know, do the math. I should have waited until I got 3 more books. I could have said it was a 100 book haul, but I am going insane. The books are like just been lying in piles, and I just used over 40 minutes trying to organize them, so I knew I had the exact right amount, and then I knew I didn't miss any books, and that took longer than they're probably going to take to film this video. So yeah. Obviously, there's many books. We're not going to talk long about each of them, but I am going to show them all off, and they usually go in order of like when I got them in my house. That system went out of the window because I forgotten to write down like 35 books because I had given up because there were so many. Future Dr. Sandra, don't give up because it makes more work for other future Sandra. But yeah, without further ado, let's just show off all the books that I have gotten, and you can judge me. First off, we have Hell Follow With Us with Andrew Joseph White, Bodies for Facing Gays, which was our November book club pick, which is now since ages ago, and I have forgotten I hadn't hauled it yet. Thoughts in that live show if you are interested to check that out. Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare. They got the edition that matched the Lady Baden one in these, which is kind of my favorite covers of these actually, and obviously I had to go and get it, so I don't have more to say than that. Solo Leveling, Volume 5, continuing this series. Actually already read this, which also says how long time it is since I hold. Love this series a lot. Land of Luscious, Volume 6 by Haruko Ichikawa. Animated people who are made out of stones that break apart all the time and are hunted by weird Lunarians, and we don't know why. Monstrous, Volume 7, which is the latest one, and I still haven't read it. I think it came out in September. Whoops. Beasts Volume 17. This is not the first you will see here in this haul by Paru Itagaki. Beasts that live like humans that don't eat each other anymore. Many different weird stuff happens. Almost have all the volumes now. Very excited to finish the series. Strike the Scyther by Yuan He. This one was actually a birthday present, but it was like a pre-order that Erica got me. And I already read it because I had an arc, but obviously I wanted a physical copy. Very good and pretty book. Glamour Mom Die by Jeanette McCurdy. Already listened to this on the audiobook. Had forgotten I hadn't hauled it yet, and it was very good, and I really liked it. A Venom Dark and Sweet by Judy Eileen. I had the first one. This one came out. I wanted both. I haven't read either yet, but I'm sure I will like them. Then I got for Volume 2 to 7 in H.M. Mega's Bride by Kora Yamasaki. And it was because Erica didn't want them anymore, so I got hers. I had already Volume 1. So now I have up to Volume 7. Save some money, and I actually read, I think, up to Volume 6 before, but I'm rereading them. And I'm excited that I have many now, and I will reread through them and then continue finally with the series. Big Short Jokes, Volume 14. Finally bought the next one. Excited to continue, and I'm so behind them. It makes me sad. The Heartstopper yearbook. I saw this came out, and we had it on my store, and I was just like, I might as well just buy it now. I don't know when I will read it, but it seems sweet. So yay. Educated by Tara Westover. I bought this because I want to read another memoir after I read I'm Glad My Mom Died, and I read it, and I didn't really love it, but I will keep it. The Jade Setter of Dan Noon. This was a Subterranean Press edition that, like, I don't know if it's coming normally. Missed the first print, but I got the second one. Already read it, really loved it, of course, because it's set in the Greenland Saga world. Even though it is tinier than the other ones in the series, so it won't match them, but let's not talk about that. Beasts Volume 18, following the same thing as Volume 17. I don't know why I have a holes like that. It takes a longer time, but who cares. Saga Volume 8, which will be the next one I will read. I know Volume 10 has come out now, so I'm kind of almost caught up, but the last one was very sad, so this will be sadder. A Dowry of Blood by S.D. Gibson. I think this was the favorite book for November. Yeah, I haven't hauled it in a long time. It's really pretty. It has the sprayed edges. No, it doesn't want to. There you go. It's really pretty. I really like this edition. Look at it. Look at the art. It's one of my favorite books. and it's really stunning. So I'm showing it very poorly. I don't have brain cells anymore to do this. Now I can finally actually put it in my shelf. Obviously I have the older edition as well, but I do think this one is pretty. Jujutsu Kaisen, volume 16. Continuing this series. Kinda soon caught up on this one as well. Excited by Gege Akutami. Legends and Lattes by Travis Baldry. I already read this and I had already put it in my shelf, forgotten I hadn't hauled it yet. This is the Broken Binding edition, so it has like the pink spread edges, which I don't know why. Yeah, and it's cute. I like it, and I like this cover the most, like pink underneath. I didn't want any of the other new covers that came out because I didn't like them. I wanted the old cover but an exclusive edition, so this one was the best option. Giant Promise by Elizabeth Lim. This is a sequel to 6 Crimson Cranes. I did get a hold of the Fairlight edition, which has like the pattern on like the edges here, and like the purple like this, and like I thought it was cool. I don't have the first one in that, but I got the second one, and it has art and it's pretty underneath, so it's purple. So yeah, I really enjoyed 6 Crimson Cranes, so I'm very excited to read this eventually. Fatherly Fortune by Cole Gong finally arrived. I think it was released in November, wasn't it? I don't even know. I think I got it in January. I've got it so late, I don't even know. And this is obviously the companion series to these Violet Lights by the author, and I got the favorite edition, so it has like the pattern here, but not on the like ends. Let's see underneath if there's anything fun. Ooh, very pretty art. I like it, and it's like cool pattery on the naked. Really like it, and I'm excited to read it whenever I do. Got Stellar Loon by Shannon Messenger, and this one is the 9th book in the series. There's coming one last one. I haven't even read the latest ones, but I had ordered this a while ago, so it came, and I will read it eventually. The Liminal Zone by Junji Ito. I just want to collect these editions of like Junji Ito's books that came, so I have now 2, and hopefully I get more, but I just picked up this one, and I don't know what it will entail, but it will probably be weird. As Your Parker Doesn't Fall by Ashley Herman Blake. I ran out of goddess right after I had finished The Lilac Green Doesn't Care, and I was so excited to read it, and I still haven't been able to. I bought it in December, and I really want to read it, just don't have any time, but maybe hopefully stuff will align and I can finally read it. Whisper Me a Love Song by Eiko Takashima, volume 6, just the latest one came in, and I will read it when it comes up on my list. My Hero Academia, volume 32. Ordered this one, I finally read 31. I feel like I was behind, but I don't know if I'm actually behind, and yeah, I'm not even saying what any of these are about. I give it up. Then we have Tante Ulrikes Vei and Gullbok by Sheshan Shaka. These are Norwegian books by this author, and I read his newest one, and I really like that. So I knew I was gonna like these, and they were on sale, so I got them. This is Yellow Book in English, and this is Aunt Ulrike's Road. So yeah, excited to read them whenever I do, but I wanted them. Tolipon Hanako-kun, volume 3 by Iro. Follow a cursed little boy, but it's very fun. Yay. They Made This War by Jeff Wheeler. I had to buy this in panic because I realized I didn't own the whole series, so I did, and I got it, and I read it, and it was actually a good prequel. I enjoyed it. I'm Every Little Meat Cute by Julie Murphy and Sarah Simone. I was in a bad mood, and I wanted some cheer up, and I heard about this, and then I went and bought it, and I actually read it once as well, and I didn't love it as much as I thought I would. It was actually a bit sad, but I enjoyed it enough. I like the ending and I like the beginning, not the middle. But I don't regret reading it, and I will read the next one. Then we got The Way of Kings, Fairlight Editions, which I do count as 2 books since it's actually 2 books. And you can get these without the spread edges. I don't know, Fairlight Edition, like on Book Depository or something. But I wanted the Fairlight ones because I want them exclusively with the golden spread edges. I don't know if there's anything cool inside of them. Let's see. No, there's nothing. They were expensive, and I also bought the next ones. But yeah, I think they're cool. I have Mistborn in these kind of editions. Obviously not Fairlight ones, but I obviously want them. There was no question about it. Then we randomly have The Coldest Girl in Cold Town by Holly Black. This is the Fairlight edition, and it has like kind of cool spread edges. I bought this randomly because I heard about it for a really long time, and I wanted to read it. Oh wait, it's red on top and then it drips down and becomes black. Okay, but I wanted to read it for a long time, and then I never bought it, and then I saw the exclusive edition, and then I bought it, and then I spent way too much money on it, and I don't know if it's even like good. So I just feel like I have this, and it's cool, I guess, but it wasn't worth the money, I think, for me, because like I'm trying to buy exclusives of like things I will know I will love, but didn't do that with this one. Then we have Crazy Rich Asians by Kim Kwan. I got this from my friend Bay for Christmas. She favored the edition and she felt bad, so that's why she bought me another book as well, which was in the books I got for Christmas. This came really late though, and it's funny, but I will of course keep it because it's from Bay. But it's just funny because it's like the wrong edition, but it's just funny. I'm laughing. Okay. Then Eric, I randomly reread Cruel Prince. So reread for me at least. So I wanted to read like the other older books by Holly Black, like the older favorite books. And I know she got like a new editions of them where you can buy them all separately and like the new bright pretty ones. But then I realized there's a collection of all of them, the UK editions that I enjoy. And I know I don't love collections normally, but I just save so much money by just buying this instead of buying 3 separate hardcovers, where like the whole older series of hers is collected in this one. I don't remember the name. Yeah, Tithe, Valiant, and Ironside, which is like the whole trilogy. You could get them all separately, I guess prettier, but hello. So I went out and bought this for no reason at all one day, and then I don't know when I will read it. The same with the Atlas Paradox. So I just got this by Olive Blake. I have the Atlas X in the Fearless Exclusive Edition, and I missed it when they when they announced like the second one. I didn't think it was going to be sold out at once. I missed it, so I didn't get like a matching one. And then I just went and bought like the ordinary UK hardcover in my local store. So I got a discount, which was great. I just got it now because it will eventually be out of print, etc. So I will forget. And that's why I got it now. To Your Eternity, Volume 4 by Yoshitoki Oima. Continue the series. Very fun. Very excited. Then we have Ditre by Valerie Perrin, which is, I think, originally in French. Yes. Which is Trois, which I assume is tree, which is not how you pronounce that, but okay. And I read the other one, Water for Flowers, whatever that one is called by her, and I really liked it. And now she just came out with this one, which is like the Norwegian arc of the book that we had in our store. So I got it because I really enjoyed the first one. I want to read this one as well, and I couldn't read it in its original language anyway, and I got it for free. So yeah, and I'm excited actually. I will need to put out time for it. I'm saying in March, but I said that with a lot of things here in my head. So probably in April then. I didn't like the angle, first of all, but I was also cold, so I had to go and get a jacket because it's actually freezing here and there's snow and everything. Continuing, started to collect the newest Witcher ones, that like the new hardcovers that came out. This is an illustrated edition though, and it's really pretty. I always have all the paperback ones, which I fought tooth and nail to get, and I'm getting these ones as well because it's one of my favorite series, so I'm getting it. I mean, I don't love how the series goes, but it's one of my favorite series. Then we have something stupid, which everyone would tell me, but it's fine. First of all, we just have Babel, which is like the normal US hardcover. I didn't have this because I got the Fox and the Witch edition, even though the normal US cover is covered underneath it, but you can't see that because I have the Fox and Witch edition out. And this I wish for Christmas from my friend Oleander, and they come super late. And since they came so late, we told them, and I said there was another one. So I got actually 2 of this, but the only reason I also wanted it was because I wanted to put my librarian box dust jacket on it. So I don't think I showed this off anywhere. So it's like I'm holding a dust jacket, but it's really just this edition with a dust jacket on. I chose to keep both. And now I have just a normal US edition, the librarian box one, the Fox and Wit one, and then the billion other ones I have. So yeah. But I really like this dust jacket. I spent way too much money on it, by the way, just saying. And as you can see, like, the other one is still underneath there. How many editions of Baby can I have? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I didn't pay for any of them. Just saying. I don't know if that helps or not, but just saying. And also from Oleander, I got Fool's Assassin and Fool's Quest, which is the 2 first ones in the last series in the Realm of Elden Rings. Excited. And they finally arrived. They go from the other side, volume 12, or like extra side stories to a series, because the series is done. I don't know if it's coming more side stories, but I always had to buy this so that I can actually finish the series. I'm excited to read the side stories though, because I miss the old days, so if we go back to the old days in these, I would be excited. Boys Were in a Riot, volume 3 by Keito Gaku. This is the second to last volume. Excited to see where we go, especially after like the cliffhanger in the last one. excited. 9 Liars by Maureen Johnson. It was my first new release of 2023 when it arrived. And this is the newest one in the Truly Devious series, like a standalone mystery. It's so thick. Much thicker than I thought it would be. But I'm actually very excited to read it because I really do enjoy that series. I just don't know when I will read it. But it's really like fall-y. So I might just wait until the fall. Who knows? So I did start Rich Kingdom in January. And then I had to continue. And then obviously I needed physical copies. So I got myself Pretty Queen by Danielle Jensen. I got the first one for Christmas advent calendar thing. And I really enjoyed the series. And yeah. I don't know what to say more. It was really fun and I'm excited to get more. Come Can't Communicate, Volume 3. Following a girl I can't communicate that well. But I'll meet the Oda. Continue the series. Yay. Randomly decided to order this, Better Will We Make by Anka Jemisin. Because it came out ages ago. I just put it off buying it and I wanted obviously it to have as the sequel to the CVB game, which I really enjoyed. So I'm excited to read this one as well. I just took a really long time buying it because it came out a while ago. Also got the Undeclared Air by Danielle Jensen because as I said, I just like showered through, pushed through, rushed through the whole series. It was so fun, so yay. Then Undeclared Air was my favorite one, by the way. Gleanings by Neil Schussman. This was my not birthday gift, Christmas gift from Justine. So thank you so much to Justine and I'm excited to read this because I really love the world in Skype. Like I keep thinking about it and I'm excited to read stories from the world because it's what I want. House of Salt and Source by Erin A. Craig. This was a what is up with this? Christmas present from Fiji, one of my friends. She said she gave it to me because I blacked her into it and I love it. And this was on my wish list and I've been like hearing about it and like knowing about it for quite a long while. I just never was able to pick it up or like forgot that I was gonna pick it up and now I have it, so I'm excited to read it and see what I think about it. And yay, thank you so much, Fiji. Everyone and their mother was reading The Shadow Forward Was Lost, so I wanted it as well by James Islington and I want to read it, even though now I heard that is basically Wheel of Time, so I guess I should be more excited, but also putting me off of that fact. It's also thick, like very thick, but I want to read it eventually, so I just got it and now I have the first one at least and I can read it if I feel like it because at least I have it now. I felt left out but now everyone is done, so I'm just like okay. Night's Shadow by Sebastian D. Castell. So this is continuing the Traitors of Blade, which I want to continue I'm saying in March for a vlog, so we shall see if I get to it. Actually start a vlog because I need to do another vlog. As I said, collecting these. So this is A Blood of Elves, obviously by Andrzej Sapkowski. I forgot to say name earlier, I think. This is not illustrated though. It's just a pretty hardcover. But like they didn't have pretty hardcovers. They just had ugly paperbacks for 100 years. So I'm glad we're getting these editions. And I'm trying to collect them, but they're expensive. So I'm just like collecting one on one. But this is like over many months, so that's why there's so many in this haul. And obviously I had to get myself Assassin's Fate, which is the like last book in the whole of Realm of Elder Rings because we had the other ones and I had to get this one as well. I'm very terrified to read this eventually when I get to it. Then we got 3 Marie Brennan books. So it's Turning Darkness into Light, In Labyrinth of Darkness, and within The Sanctuary of Wings. This is not in order. So we're reading this whole series with my patrons. We are now on book 2, and I just bought them all so that I don't need to think about it for the next few months. Yay. Annihilation by Jeff Vandermeer. This one I want to read for that vlog I talked about, and that's why I got it. And I like the movie, so we shall see if I understand and like this. Take a Hint, Danny Brown by Taylor Hibbert. I got this for my February TBR. And I read it. Really enjoyed it. Very happy. So, very much recommend. And I'm excited to read the last book in the series. Noragami 125 by Adichie Toka, which is the latest one out. My favourite. And excited to read it when I do. I'm putting it off because it takes so long for the next one to come. So I might as well just wait. So I don't need to wait longer. Godkiller by Hannah Kenner, which everyone seems to be reading at the moment. And I thought the cover was pretty. So I decided to get the Democrat one, which was like the book of the month for January, and it's very pretty. It has like very cool edges. It's kind of like just beautiful art actually, and then it's just blocked on the top and bottom. It's signed, and it has pretty cool cover here. Yay! And everyone has been reading this lately. Like it came out and it got really popular. I wonder if I will like it or not. Like I feel like it could go either way. I feel like I could really not like it and really like it. I don't actually know what it's about. I just saw the cover and wanted to look. It's 288 pages, so we shall see. Like I will read it and we shall hear my jointment eventually. I have like a block of books here on this chair for all the books I talked about, and I don't know if it's gonna go well, but we shall see. Master of Sorrows by Justin Call. This I'm also reading for that so-called vlog that I talked about, and that's why I went and I got it. It's a bit thick, but we shall see. If I actually get to that vlog, we shall see. One I actually got yesterday, so like at this point I'd given up the order and everything. Stolen Air by Holly Black, the limited edition. And I will be honest, I hate this Just Jacket. This is not what I saw when the edition was announced, but you got it with the book. Sorry, there was stuff. I just, I really hate this. I'm so sorry, like I don't like the look. But you take the Just Jacket off. And look what you get. You get this beauty, and it matches like the other ones from Illumin Crate a lot. And this is what I fell in love with. I'm not gonna have that thing on. I don't know what I would do with it, but it's not gonna be on a book. The art is pretty. I'm not saying that. Obviously, the art is pretty. The artist is very talented, but I don't want it on a book, on my book. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't want it as a Just Jacket. If it was an art print, I would be all in. But I want this. And it's very pretty, and it has like really cute red edges. I really like them, and no, I haven't read it yet. I'm actually very sad, but Erica and I also started rereading the series, or like I am rereading it, so then I want to listen to Stolen Air together, so I can't just start this without her. I don't know what people thought of it even, I haven't really seen stuff, but I'm excited, and yeah, I really like this edition. I was just so confused about the Just Jacket, because I didn't know I was going to get like a random Just Jacket. So I was just like, what is this? Then we have Grown Up People by Marie Aubert, or Voksne Mennesker. It's a Norwegian book by a Norwegian author. It was on sale, so I got it. And I read another book by the author, which I really, really liked. So I wanted to read this one as well. And it's like really tiny, but it will be fun. It will be fun. Then we have Tress of the Emerald Sea by Brand Sanderson. This is Secret Project 01, and I was like a Kickstarter supporter, so that's why I got the beautiful leather-bound edition, which is to die for. Like, it is so pretty. I don't know if like you can see properly how pretty it is, but like the quality. I went around thinking that this book was Trees of the Emerald Sea for like 400 years until I realized I heard someone say Tress, and I was like, I just cannot read, but it's fine. It's fine. It's stunning. I am like, I am dying. It's just like a very, very pretty book. I obviously already read it as an ebook, and I have like a review on my channel. I didn't have the physical yet because they were a bit delayed, and it's beautiful. And I love it. I love it so much. I love it so much. It was worth all the damn money I spent. Like, because the shipping was so expensive, obviously. Because when is it not? This I just got a few days ago. So the order, as I said, went to hell. But this is Ulv Ulv by Ellen Victoria Unstad. Or Wolf Wolf, I could say. And I don't know what it is, but it just seems like a funny little, like, kind of, I don't know if it's a YA, almost like middle grade, like, you know, like in the stage level. And it seemed fun, and I followed the author, and I just wanted it. And it was a free. I forgot to say, it was free because it was an arc of the book. So I just took it, and I will read it eventually. I got many books from Lubricant lately, because I have put in so many orders, and they all arrived at once, and my parents has been judging me. So we have another one I just came a few days ago. This is These Infinite Threads by Taylor Muffy. This is obviously a sequel to These Woven not the Woven Delights, These Woven something. I don't know where the book is. It's something like that. And I haven't read that yet, but I got like the Illumicrate edition. So then I had to get the Illumicrate edition of this one as well. Hopefully I will like it. But I think it's really cool, and then they match and they look cool. And I like the look. So I was just like, well, I might as well just get a pretty book. Ah, very green. If someone gets like a green cover challenge, then I like it. It's signed as well then. Well, excited. So then I went out and bought Hellbent by Leigh Bardugo. Just like the normal UK hardback. There's nothing special about it because I was reading it, and like I have 2 editions of Night House, and I couldn't get a hold of the Waterstone's exclusive edition, so I just got the normal one. So these can stand with like one of the UK ones I have, because I have 2 UK ones. I don't have any USS ones. This is very confusing in my head, okay? But then I also got the Illumicrate set of Hellbound and Night House, which just arrived as well. So they look like this, like that. These are the covers. I love the like cool look. There's like compasses on the back. Is there anything cool underneath? Ooh, art. You love some art. Ooh, pattern thing and more pattern thing. Fancy, fancy. I really love this. I fell in love with them when I saw them, and obviously I wanted them. let's look at Hellbound. So I read Hellbound now, and I didn't like love it. Oh, but I'm still excited to like continue the series. I'm very excited for these editions, and I think we could better make like matching ones and not like another whole set, because I will no words. Then we have Time of Contempt by Andrzej Sapkowski, which is continues obviously these editions. I love that they use like kind of different artists for each book, because then they're the same but they're not the same, and I'm excited to, I'm not gonna say read them, I already read them, but I'm excited to have them all on my shelf, and they look pretty. Yay! And I also got Lost Tale of the Flower Bride by Washington Chakshi. This is the February book for Fairloot, or January, or February, I don't know. But obviously I had to have it because it's Washington Chakshi and it was an exclusive edition, and I was gonna buy it anyway. So look at these flowers. Look at how gorgeous it is. It's like a person. And it's so pretty. I love it so much. And I'm very, very excited to read it. Because it's Washington Chakshi. Oh god. One of my favorite authors. It cracked, okay? It was scary. And I'm excited to read it. Oh, there's a face. I don't actually know the plot. I don't need to know the plot. It's Washington Chakshi. I don't need to know anything. But I'm excited. Then Frida randomly got me Grandmaster of the Demonic Cultivation by Mo Xiang Tong Xu, which I know I can't pronounce. And this is more like one of the series by this author, which like writes like, I was gonna say, many different like gay stories. And like, no, this is not the most popular one. It's like the other one, which I cannot remember the name of, but this is the one I had. I didn't have number one of the other one. And it just seems so fun and so trash. And I'm so excited to like start this thing in my life and read all of them. I'm sure you see them around because they're very popular. I don't know what even to call them. I'm very excited. I think it would just be so fun. So excited. I don't need more words than that. We had This Winter by Alice Oseman, which seems so random, but it's like a hardstopper novella. It's really tiny. Oh my god, it's actually even, oh my god, the text is so big. It's even tinier than I thought it would be. But I randomly got this from my cousin who had apparently bought it for Christmas for me, and then it never arrived, and I didn't even know she had bought it. And then I got it. I was gonna buy it, of course, on my own eventually. I had Witch for it. I sent her a bunch of books she could buy. She could choose how many, or like, yeah, and then she probably bought more, and I didn't know. Then we have League by Nina Boga, which is a Norwegian book about League of Legends, or like about a girl that plays League of Legends. And we randomly got this in, and I was just like, I need this book, and I sent a message to the publisher, and I sent me like a arc, not an arc, it's a finished copy, but like it's an arc, so I can't like do anything about it. Like, I mean, sell it. And I needed it because it's about League of Legends, which is like one of my favorite things in the whole world. Also most of my hated things in the whole world. And I was just like, they wrote a book where they play League of Legends. I need that in my life. It seems so stupid, and I'm so excited. I don't know a lot about like the League of Legends like professional world, because I usually watch like all of it every year. Not like I know a lot. I'm not an expert or anything, but I know more than an average person, I would say. So I like use my knowledge to judge the book, and I'm very excited. Mysterio Volume 13 by Koiharu Gotuge. Continuing the series, very excited. Soon done. Soon halfway, not even soon done. Blue Flag Volume 6 by Kaito. Soon done, because it's only 7 and 8, then I'm actually soon done. I will hopefully finish this year. Geez, Sandra. You used 100 years. Fans Volume 5 by obviously C.S. Picard and Joanna the Mad, and etc. So it finally came, a next volume, and I didn't buy it until now, even though it came like in September. They used ages, and I feel like you're gonna wait like 2 years between every volume, and it makes me sad, but I will keep buying them. We've been here for so long. We have Taliban Hancock Unit 4, which I basically bought because it was a sale, and it was like the next one to buy, even though usually I wouldn't have bought the next one until I read it. Research Volume 20. I feel like, is it 21 or 23 volumes? If it, whatever it is, I soon have all. Oh, I just jumped because I also had Volume 19, and I showed 20 before, but we don't care, it's fine. Given Volume 7, which I finally bought, even though I've known about it for a little while, that it was out. I've been waiting 100 years for this, and I finally have it. So, we read it soon. And then this one was super popular, and I was curious, so I went ahead and picked out Chainsaw Man, Volume 1 by Tatsuki Fujimoto. And like, I had no intentions to start another manga series because like I'm in the middle of so many and it takes so long for me to get through them. But then I couldn't resist because I had it in my local store and I got it on sale. Not sale. Discount. 100% very excited. Then I got 2 books in the crypto series, which is one I got as an not an ARC, but like a reading sample thing. Not that it's a sample, but I got it for free, and then I bought the second one because it was on sale, which is like a very popular Norwegian kind of comic series, which is like a genre that's super popular right now for kids, and I love it so much. Like, it's another one that's called Northern Lights. I read the first one of that, and I really loved it, and this is another one that is super popular. And I want to read it. It is very watery, as you can see. Like, it's a lot of water on them. And yes, it's gonna take me like 4 seconds to read, etc. But I want to read some of them because they're like so popular. Like, in the library, they're gone in 4 seconds. And I want to continue the Northern Light series as well. But they're pretty expensive, so like, I'm taking my time. A book fell. Then we got Saint and Sinner, which is the next books in the Priest series, which I read for Crit Literature Book Club, and I love that. So I had to obviously get the next 2, and here they are, and I'm so excited to read them. I want to say I want to read them next month, but I said I have a lot of books here, but I really do want to. The smut is going to be, it's going to be such a good time. Very excited. I'm reading my ass sitting in this chair doing this haul, just so you know. We have She Will Be King by Rita Moore. This is actually my book that I'm currently reading. I'm on page 200, and I bought this because I was reading it for February for my Blackathon TBR, because it was one of the group books for one of the teams. It was for my team, so I had to buy it obviously and get it. So I'm really enjoying it so far. Yeah. Then I got Tix, then the Ugly Duckling, I think it's called in English, by Andreas Haukeland. He is an artist that won like the Eurovision. He represented Norway in Eurovision, not last year but the year before. No, it wasn't last year, right? No, it wasn't last year. That was the Banana People. And he wrote like a book about like him growing up, etc. because he has like autism and other stuff that I now cannot remember the name of in this second. Like, I remember the Norwegian name, but not the English name. And he wrote like a book about it, kind of like a children's book. And it seems really sweet. Yeah, and I could get it like so cheap because it was on sale. So I want to read it maybe because I think he seems cool. And yeah. Now I have the book at least. Then we got Dear Heroes by Joe Abercrombie. So I got this because I want to like read this along with like a catch-up book club. And I have the first 4 ones, so I might as well just start to get the rest. Even though I didn't love the first one, but I'm gonna try. So I just got the next one. Because I was bored one day. And I spent so much money that day that I rewarded myself by spending more money. And then the last one in this book haul, which by the way, I counted wrong. It was not 97, it was 98 books. I could have wanted 2 more books and it would have been 100, but here we are. And the last one in the book haul I bought yesterday, which is Cleopatra and Frankenstein by Coco Malors. And I just heard really good things about it. I have no idea what it's about. I don't even know if it's a fantasy, if it's just a fiction, contemporary. I don't know. No, I just saw the title. I heard someone recommend it once, and it's never left my mind. And then I was just waiting for it to come in like this edition, and then it finally came. It was in my local store, so I went and got it yesterday, and I want to read it. I don't know anything about it, but it seems cool. So yeah, that was 90 end books, and here it says 44 minutes. Hopefully I've cut it down a lot. I hope you enjoyed. Showing me off all the books finally, since I hold it in October. It finally cleared my table. I need to find room for them somewhere. And yeah, thank you so much for watching this. Leave a huge pile of books or money emoji down below if you enjoyed this. You should see me soon in a new video. Check out my Patreon down below if you want to participate in more suffering with me, like doing live on hauls, etc. And goodbye.